Hi everyone, this is Jennifer. Monday's video was setting up this new planner, so I thought for today's video, my Thursday plan with me, I would plan in this. So this is a Plum paper planner in the PlannerKate disc system. If you want to catch the details for that, go back and watch Monday's video. But I do have the weeks in here. So this is the current week. And then after the weeks, I have some daily pages. So I'm liking that I can have both in one system. And then I only have a couple of months in here to keep this really thin and portable. And so far I've been loving it. Now, if I change my mind and want to carry more months, I can purchase bigger discs and obviously chunk it up, no problem. So I like that it's flexible. Anyway, let's get to planning. So we are going to plan out the week. First, it will be the week of September 4th. And actually, let me set this to the side and kind of show you the other thing that I've updated. I took one of the 8x10 PlannerKate disc albums, and the first four or five sheets are filled with the kits that are coming up that I'm going to be using. And then the back has all of my favorites and current monthly stuff. So I did update my favorites. Maybe this needs to be a separate video, but I organized all of my PlannerKate stickers, so I feel really good about what's in here. So this was the current kit for my disc planner here. Some sheets that I had pulled to go with it. Then if you saw my Erin Condren plan with me, I did a sampler week, pulled some stuff to go with that. And then that means this current week is going to be this coffee time kit. So I do have several sheets to work with here, including some Daily Duo stuff, which will probably come in handy for those daily pages. Let's go through here and see what I could use for my week view and just kind of set them off to the side because, yeah, I need options. Absolutely love this clip art page. I do have the large scripts, and since this planner isn't timed, I could use those. And then I have some of these. I'm going to set the larger Daily Duo stuff off to the side until we do daily planning. Okay, I think I have some options. So let's do the date headers and some washi first. And this week I used the compact vertical style headers with the compact vertical washi, which is a little bit wider, but not quite as wide as like the thick washi. And then let's see what we want to do for this week. I'm thinking, since I love this thick coffee washi, that I need to put that down. Have to. So I'm going to cover up this bottom section of the planner that does have the 3 little bullets. And I have seen some people, like in the Erin Condren vertical, how these columns aren't touching. There's some space. Do cutting, like cut and then start, cut and then start, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go all the way across. I do like how that looks though. This is actually a little plastic ruler that I got from Cloth and Paper. It stays in my traveler's notebook, but it does come in handy for things like this as well. And the nice thing about this disc system too, and I think I don't utilize it because I'm used to being on a coil anyway, is that I could take the pages out of the discs and really have a totally flat surface to write on without any coil or disc being in my way when I'm writing. But a lot of times I write on the stickers before I put them on my planner anyway, so we'll have to see how that goes. That might change now that I have the option to take that paper off of here. All right, let's look at some date headers. I think I'm going to use the brush stroke version, and Monday is the 4th. Now, these columns are, I guess I could measure. I think they're just maybe just shy of 1.5 inches or right at 1.5 inches. Looks like right at 1.5 inches. So the stickers go literally from edge to edge, maybe even over just a smidge if you don't line it up perfectly. I'm gonna zoom in really close on one of these so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. They still work, but if that's something that bothers you, you might consider a different layout from Plum paper. This one in particular is the vertical columns. They also have kind of the same option, only the times printed, which is called hourly. I just didn't feel like I needed the hourly times, and I kind of like the blank neutral look. And that way, if I want my day to start at a certain time and then it changes later, they're not printed in. Okay, let's see how these look. Oh, I like that. Okay, it's gonna work just fine. Okay, and then this one does have a this week sticker that matches. So let's just go ahead and put that down over here on the sidebar. And then let's get into some plans. So I am going to be using the Sarasa Draft Airfit grip in the 0.5. This is from Cloth and Paper. I'm sure you can find it other places as well. It is a nice black gel ink. It is the ink pen that I used here on these stickers, and it writes well on the Plum paper. I am really liking this style of Hello Weekend banner. I usually don't get this large script sheet. Since I have it this week, I'm going to go ahead and put that down for the weekend. Okay, I do have a few things that are out of the norm. If you watch my Plan With Me's, typically I like to put down things that don't happen every single week, get those down, and then go back and think about the things that, you know, usually happen from week to week. So let me grab some of these appointment labels and see what we want to do. I think I'm going to start with these scallop stickers and put down the games that I have to work. I am the class sponsor, so we can't forget about that. And this week I actually have 2 games to work. Okay, so we'll get those down this week. That will be on Thursday. And we'll leave room underneath that in case something happens later in the evening, and then on Tuesday as well. Then on Wednesday, one of our sheep has a little injury on her ear and she has a vet appointment. So I'm going to use one of these dash labels for that. And either my husband or I need to take her on Wednesday at 3 o'clock. Her name is Gwen. Okay, so like I said, that is on Wednesday. So let's get that put in here, right about here. And then on Friday, it's kind of a bigger day for my son at school. There are several things going on, and I think I'm just going to use a full box for that. Let's do this heart full box. I like that pattern. We're going to move it down just a little bit towards the end of the day here. And that is picture day and parade day. And I'm going to use these thin dash labels for that. So we do have picture day. Now, before I do that, let me look, because that's why I rearranged all of these stickers. I wanted to see if I have a doodle of some sort for the nose for the picture day. I do have those doodles. There they are. So I've purchased these several times, and some of the stickers are missing, but you can see like I still have picture day on this old sheet. So let's just use that up first. Perfect. And then under that, that's when I'll use one of these, and we will do parade day. It's actually like a grandparents' day parade where they go out and line the streets, and then the students just walk by in a little parade. They have like signs that they've made. It's a really cute idea, and of course the kids and the grandparents love it. So that's going to be happening on Friday. And then on Sunday we have something a little bit bigger as well. Some of the members of our church are getting baptized at a friend's pond, and I want to make sure that we go to that and mark that. That is going to be on Sunday the 10th, so after church it looks like. And we will use this coffee bean sticker. And since that's going to be after church, I'm going to leave room in the morning for our typical church routine. And then let's label that with another one of these. And then looking at my master calendar, that looks like everything that's out of the norm for the week. So now we can shift over to those things that occur weekly. And let me pick out some stickers here for that. I think I want to use some of these flags. I've really been liking those off of the journaling kit pages. We'll pull in some more pink here. So my son does not have practice on Monday because it is a holiday, and I need to make note of that or else I might forget, because sometimes they do have practices even though we don't have school or my husband doesn't have work, whatever. So let's write no practice on this one, which then means he will have to do practice on Wednesday and Thursday this week. And we'll get these down. So I would typically have practice on Monday at 6. So I'm going to kind of put this sticker in that time slot and then line up the Wednesday, Thursday practices at the same time. There we go. And then the other thing that kind of reoccurs every week is church and small group. So on Wednesday, we will have a small group. And then also on Sunday morning. And then we will have a church sermon afterwards. And we'll just stick, I guess, with the same style of sticker to keep everything consistent. And then we can get these put down. So this might be a little bit of a tight squeeze down here. That's okay. Typically happens. Wednesday evenings are usually our busiest of the week, it seems like. Okay, we have that down. Now let's talk about cleaning schedule. So if you watched last week's Plan With Me, you might have noticed that I fumbled just a little bit And my cleaning schedule that I also keep in my traveler's notebook, I kind of got out of order with my zone cleaning, which was okay because I was cleaning things that around the house, like the kitchen that really needed to be cleaned, even though it wasn't that particular week. So looking at this, I think I just need to kind of start over and go from there. This past week I did extras, but the week before I did entrance. I even painted all the walls, so it's really set. And then, like I said, I had done the kitchen because of just things needing to be done. And so I think I'm gonna go to zone 3 for bathrooms and then kind of pick back up from there. So let's look at bathroom cleaning and where I need to put that. So we don't have school on Monday, so I'll probably want to do some cleaning then. While I'm thinking about that, let's grab a no school sticker off of these sheets again, and that will be on Monday, which will give me a little bit of extra time to get things done, which will be nice. And I think that I will do one of these ombre checklists again. So maybe on Monday I can get all of the bathrooms done. At least that will be the goal, and I'd rather do it on Monday and not have to try to squeeze it in somewhere during the week. So we'll stick that there. Then on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll focus on the weekly reset. And again, we'll use one of these half box ombres. And these are just kind of little things that I like to get done on the weekend. So then on Monday, we are ready to roll, and it just starts out the week really smoothly. So the last thing that I need to put in that kind of happens every week is content. And I was going to use these little lined spots up here. If I can find a dot or a flag, so I might use those. Let's see what else we have in here. Yep, we're going to go with those little flags. So like I said, Monday's video will be this planner here when I purchased it, received it, opened it up, and just kind of put things together and showed the pages a little bit more. So that will be Plum discs. And then Thursday's video will be this plan with me. Now typically my Thursday plan with me's are in my Erin Condren planner. That planner is not going away. I just chose to pick this one up for the week. And all of my other weeks, yep, I need to check what week it is. Back to my traveler's notebook. On my weekly, I do keep the week number. So this is the current week. It looks like week 35. So this would be week 36. And I need to mark that probably over here on the sidebar. Let's just go ahead and use this little pink decorative label. So this would be week 36. And then I've been putting down what PlannerKate kit I use, just in case I need to go back and grab stickers, or someone asks, what kit was that? It makes it really easy for me just to flip to the page and see. So we're gonna put that here, but I'm gonna pause because we can fill this full box in with a full box, and I have to use this sidebar add-on, this coffee time sticker. It's part of the reason that I love this kit. So I'm gonna put that down first, lining it up with the bottom washi, and then you can see it doesn't quite cover the box printed in the planner, which is where I can put this down on top of that. So I like the way that that looks. And then I think that's it for the weekly plans. And since I have the time, I thought that we would take a look at the daily pages and how maybe the daily duo stickers are going to fit. So what I plan to do is just use the same kit for the weeks and the days. That way it makes it super easy for me. If I'm sitting down to plan, I just grab that one sticker kit. So let's turn to Monday the 4th. So this daily layout, they have 2 daily layouts at Plum, and I hadn't tried this one yet, and I really wanted to with the 3 boxes. And at the beginning of the video, you saw that I do have some daily duo stickers to use. So let's see how the headers work, and then maybe some of these boxes. Okay, let's start there. So with Monday, we'll do this stripe. This is the stripe that I fell in love with from this planner. Let's see, is it gonna fit above the 3 boxes? It looks like it. And then I can just trim that off at the edge of this box. And this will be Monday the 4th. So again, I have not planned on this daily page at all yet, so I don't know if I would want to do like the dates up here on the washi, or I could even designate an entire one of these boxes for the date and then put in like the weather if I needed to. I think that's what I'm gonna do just because I have the room, which is really fun. All the room for the activities. Do I want to put that here? Yeah. We're going to put the date, and then like I said, I don't have the weather yet, but I could put that here or something that really needs to stand out for the day. Now this does have thin washi strips that on the other daily layout I just put at the bottom. Thought it might be fun to kind of put these as sections. So we have that, and then we might have a room to do these others. You do get 2 thin pieces of washi. Now that obviously would not be, I'm thinking out loud here, I'm not going to have enough to do that every day of the week, I guess. So I'm just going to put it down here on this bottom section for now. And for me, less is more a lot of times. So I don't want to go crazy and put a ton of stickers down. Now it looks like since these columns are smaller, these sorts of stickers that I used in their other daily layout are going to be too large unless I put them down here in this section, which I might do. So let me just see how these fit. What if I layered these and made my own little heading? I think I'm going to, and then label this box scripture and write out a verse for the week. And then if I wanted to, I could label these. When you purchase the planner, you are able to customize your sections. I chose to leave mine blank in case I wanted to change it up from week to week. And so I can either write my headers in on the paper, or I can make my own little stickers here, which I think is what I'm gonna do for the day. And the first one is going to be schedule. And we'll put that down right here. And then I do want one specifically for content. So we'll get this next section labeled. And then this next one I'm going to label as errands or contact. So if I'm out and about and I have time, I can hit all the places at once. Or if I have time to sit down and make phone calls, I can do that kind of like, I like to batch my work, I guess, into like tasks. And that really helps breaking it up that way for me. And then this is just going to be my general to-do section. I think that looks really nice. And then it looks like I have these 2 last boxes to fill in, and I might use a different color dash label for those up at the top. And I'm going to do one as a gratitude, and then one as priorities or things that absolutely have to happen in the day. Now, there will be lots of days that I do not use stickers like this to create sections. I'll just end up writing on the paper, but you know me, I do love my PlannerKate stickers, and it's fun to try things out. So I wanted to, see how the daily duo stickers would work in here. I'm very happy that these headers fit and aren't too wide. The alignment to me is perfect. The fit is perfect. And then you can use regular 1.5-inch stickers everywhere else on this page. So if you wanted to, you could even use them over here. Now, as I'm looking at this time section, I just have to see, I did customize this for an 8 a.m. start, 6 p.m. stop. But it looks like if I needed to change that, let me just grab one, let's just say, for example, I wanted, for some reason, for my day to start at 12, I could use a sticker and it looks really nice, and then use the other stickers to change the days or to change the times. Now, I probably won't have to do that, but I did just want to show you that in case you needed that option. Maybe during Monday through Friday, it's going to work, and then on Saturday and Sunday, you want to change those. So there is an option for that as well. And then I love these large scripts, and I thought about using one of these little fun arrows down here for the scripture of the day. So we'll add that. See if there's anything else. Oh yes, this one did have the clip art. So let's put one of these up here on the date just because we can. Is that too large? Let's use the smaller option on this clip art page just for fun. And then I do want to add a couple of those to my weekly pages that we already planned. Specifically for like this baptism, probably have a little coffee set up so we can socialize afterwards. And how do we want to do this? What will this look like? What if we do this large one? Put this down. And then a small one, which might be covered up a little bit, but that's okay. And then put this down over the top of that. Yes, super cute. Love that. If you watched me for a while, you probably also know that I do love picking up the deco sheets, but I'm not overly decorative in my opinion. I like to put things here and there, but not go crazy. So we're going to stop with the deco there, and then if I have space at the end of the week, I can go in and add some. And then last thing, guys, it looks like I didn't write plan with me up here. That's going to drive me nuts next to my little flag. So that was week 36. Okay, that was super fun. Playing in a new planner is always fun for me. And of course, trying out the PlannerKate stickers. So I hope you enjoyed this little peek into the disc-bound system. In both the weekly and the daily, lots of options. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you, and I'll see you back next time.